Okay, young man between 18 and 29, I am the over 50 guy. On today's video, we want to start getting away, or I'm going to start getting away from the talk about women and distractions. I believe that I have made my point there, and we'll get back into that from time to time. But I've told you in the last, few videos about how that can stop you from building. The distractions of chasing women and sex can stop you from building. Now let's talk about actually building. One of the things that I did not have early on is knowledge about money. I knew how to go out and make money. You gotta have money. You gotta be able to make money. So I knew that I needed to go out and make money, but I had no idea of how to manage money. I didn't know about the things of money. So you could call me or consider me around that time as being financially illiterate. And I was like that, guys, for a good part of my life. I think I said in another video, I bought a whole house, sat down at the title company, did all of that stuff. And it wasn't until maybe a year after that someone at my job had mentioned that, out of your house payment, only a fraction of that is going to the principal and the rest is going to interest. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I got home and called the mortgage company and asked them about that. And out of a $700 house note, maybe $60 something was going to the actual purchase price of the property, and the rest was all interest. And I had no idea. And it was because I was financially illiterate. I didn't know about a lot of those things. So I want to transition away from the distraction of sex and women and how that can prevent you from building. And I want to talk about things now that can actually help you to build yourself. So kind of as an intro, I want to talk to you guys about income streams, different income streams. I had heard somewhere in my 20s and 30s that, you need to have multiple streams of income. And I really didn't understand that the way you made money was to work a job. And that is earned income. That's an income stream, earned income. You go to work, you trade dollars for hours. But I wasn't aware of all of the other ones that were out there. And what I want you to do, guys, because you have the benefit of something that I didn't have in my 20s. We didn't have Google. I know it's hard to believe. We didn't have Google and YouTube and TikTok and all of those things. So we had to go to like libraries and bookstores to learn about stuff like this. You do not. So what I want you to do with these terms that we're going to talk about today, I want you to go to Google. I want you to go to YouTube, and I want you to follow up, and I want you to begin to learn about these things. These were the things that when I was in my 20s and we're chasing the women and looking at the big booty, these are the things that we needed to be learning about. And as a result of not learning them, you pay a cost for that. Good friend of mine, one of his favorite sayings is, what you don't know will cost you. What you don't know will cost you. And a lot of these things I didn't know. And a lot of men my age didn't know, right? So income streams, right? There's more than just going to work and trading hours for dollars. You have interest income. That is where you put money into the bank and you make money off that money gains interest. And you make money that way. Now you have to have quite a significant amount of money to generate some sizable interest, but that is a stream of income, interest income. You have dividend income. That is, you get a stock that pays out dividends. And, once a quarter, I think you get a dividend off of the stock that you own. Again, you have to have a significant amount of stock in order to see a dividend that is sizable, but yet that is a stream of income. Rental income. This is, when you own a property or you own something that you rent out to people to use. That's probably the most familiar outside of earned income is rental income. You have profit income. That is the entrepreneur. That is the person that starts their building or business. They create a service or a product and they sell it for a profit. It's a profit income stream. You have royalty. Those are your entertainers, that they make the thing and every time it is used, they make money off of it. There are other ones I'm sure that I'm missing out on that, I just can't think of right now. But the main thing, guys, that I want you to get out of this video is that there are other ways of earning income out here that you need to know about, other than just going to work every day like I'm doing now and trading hours for dollars, right? There's so much about finances that a lot of us don't know about or, didn't know about. Capital gains, how to do taxes, again, interest-bearing accounts, and all of these things that if you don't know about it really can cost you. So this is just an introduction, guys, of starting to talk about learning about money and how it works and how you can work it to your benefit. Right? So again, I want to talk more about this. This is just kind of an introduction. Maybe you guys have heard this before, maybe you haven't. But if you're anything like me, I'd never heard these types of things before. Right? And, at your age, to know about these things and start investing money into these things so that when you're at my age, this is part of building yourself, that you're just not dealing with just a job. You have rental income, you have dividend income from stocks, you have capital gains where you buy something at a price and you sell it for a higher price, capital gains income. So these are things, guys, that at your age you need to know about. You have to get away from the video games, you have to get away from chasing the women, you have to get away from the drinking and the partying, and you have to learn these things, because the earlier you learn them, the more you can take advantage of them, create multiple streams of income for yourself, and really build yourself the way you need to be. Listen, I am the Over 50 guy. I hope this was valuable to you. We'll be back with another one soon.